So basically, the hell with them. I'm trying my ass off, and these boys just obviously don't care.
Coming up on the reality of speed, the pressure's on as Team Samsung races the clock in Phoenix.
You got 2 minutes.
I have 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Not enough.
While Josh Woods gets an offer.
I could train you.
Josh Summey gets a challenge.
You're not gonna ride like a are you?
And Lucky reaches his boiling point.
This ain't my daddy's taking me to the damn racetrack. When we went to Anaheim 1, I was hoping to come out of there with both guys in the main event. Top 5 is what I've been pushing these guys for. But when it started raining out there, all expectations changed. As it turned out, you know, I figured Summey would be pretty solid, but he got stuck in a hole. Took 4 guys and a shovel to get his motorcycle back to the truck. Woods just had a phenomenal ride. He did everything absolutely perfect, and he got lucky. And he come out of there with a second.
I rode smart, rode a consistent race, tried to keep consistent laps, and it paid off.
Congratulations, Josh Wood.
Well, man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it's a good way to start.
3 points out of the lead.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I told you the other night, I've thrown you under the bus a couple times the last couple of weeks. I just didn't have the feel from you that you were trying. But there was nothing short of pure ass effort out there the other night, and that's what I want to see. If you can come back and you can ride with that kind of desire, you ought to be on that podium time and time again. And I guess you can ride that mini bike now.
I'll stay away from it now. I don't want to hurt myself now.
But you have put fear in some of my other riders.
Yeah.
Some of my other riders are going, oh crap, he has stowed the bar down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess T-Roy's really worried about you raising the bar. I was so surprised to see him. I got here at like 9:30 and he pulled in right behind me. I'm like,
I heard him up this morning and I heard him leave. I didn't know where he went. Didn't say nothing to me.
probably just wants to do his own thing.
Whatever. He's wanting to go home to ride so he can get on track that he can ride.
Well, guess what? He ain't going home to ride, and he can get his little candy self back in the game because his tracks at the house, that's something he's familiar with, but every damn track he's going to go out and run on the Supercross ain't going to be his home track.
Well, he just figures he can ride pretty much every day out there because the weather's...
So the whole thing boils down to an attitude. If you got the attitude, I can't do this because I don't have the right shoe on or my sock is a different color today, you ain't never going to win. You got to have the attitude. I'm missing the sock today, but I'm going to kick your ass anyway.
Summey, you know, I would have hoped he would have done a lot better, of course. But bad starts is what killed him. I don't know why he got bad starts, but it looked like his reaction time on the gate was late.
It's been that way for a year, Gary. That's what we got to fix next.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I think what Summey's problem is, he's the kind of guy that he's not in any hurry to get there, but once he starts to do something, you know, he don't want to stop doing it. You know how when he goes to practice track and he goes to practice, well, he's slow getting going, getting out there, but once he gets out there, he don't want to come on.
Hey, Steve, are you ready to go, or can I ride some more?
Yeah, you can ride it in more.
I think it's kind of the same way with the race. He's just not ready yet.
How do you feel Simix has been for us so far?
I think he's good. I mean, I think he's definitely gotten us in the right direction from, you know, stuff he knows that works. I mean, it's definitely worked with all.
He and I were sitting down talking today, and his thought is, maybe you're not mentally high enough yet when you go out. Maybe you're too low-key. Maybe he's thinking that possibly the race has to get going before you get going. I think there's great things for you laying out there this year, but man, it ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be harder when you start at the back.
Yeah.
I mean, you start in the back of the main event and drive yourself to 5th, that's great, but if you could start in 8th, you might drive yourself to 1st.
Yeah.
It's a damn professional run race team, guys. This ain't my daddy's taking me to the damn racetrack.
Introducing the new all-wheel drive Subaru B9 Tribeca. The end of the SUV as we know it. And the beginning of what an SUV should be.
This is Duralast, the battery built to exceed the need. Engineered with all the cranking power you need for extreme conditions. Built with exclusive power frame technology for greater vibration resistance. Engineered to guard against acid leaks and corrosion, and a coast-to-coast warranty. Get the battery built to exceed the need. Only at AutoZone.
Who's ready to ride?
The new CRS from Honda. Who wants to ride?
Check out the Red Hot Summer Festival with no down payment, interest, or payments for 12 months, plus bonus bucks. See your Honda dealer today.
So basically, the hell with them. I'm trying my ass off over here. I'm working as hard as I can work. There ain't nobody on this team works any harder than I do. Trying to put these things together. Here we are at a meeting at 9:30, and these boys just obviously don't care. How do you suggest that we motivate them to not be 19-year-old kids?
Well, that's my job, you know, and I'm doing that with them. It just has to be something that, you know, we can work out a schedule. If you guys could be aware of their training schedule and stuff, and then have, you know, when you have to have them certain places, kind of consider all that they're doing too.
Well, I don't mind taking into consideration their training schedules and trying to work around it, but when I lay down a schedule, I damn well expect them to be there. And because, you know, I understand their time is pretty important too. But there is at least 100 people working in and around this organization for those boys to get on the motorcycles and ride on Saturday night. But I just talked to Michael Hulligan. There is going to be a $25 fine for being late to a meeting. I'm not going to have you guys dragging me down. Y'all want me to start raising and ranting and screaming and yelling? Raise your hand if you do. Anybody? It's a damn professional run race team, guys. This ain't my daddy's taking me to the damn racetrack.
Where's all the parts that got robbed off this dyno bike? Is there a stand with the dyno bike used to be on? Yeah. Right here. He lost all the bolts off the practice bike we took apart. They're gone. So then they took the dyno bike apart, and there ain't nothing there left with the dyno bike.
It's not that hard. All the stinking bikes had the frame numbers written on the box.
Well, no. You just put them with the stick. They lay them on the table, and that's it.
I'm missing this one. I'll just take.
Yeah, let's just keep robbing crap.
They won't need them.
It's optional. Luckily, we're having a problem back here with people disassembling motorcycles and losing the parts for them or not knowing where the hell they are. Not just this bike, but the dyno bike. And
Well, the poor dyno bike, I mean, who knows?
It's just getting.
I mean, who knows where any of the stuff is for the dyno bike?
I don't know why.
All I need for the dyno bike is a frame and an engine.
Well, I had to find the exhaust pipes and
Yeah.
nuts and all that, so I just took it to the dyno bike right now. And then I'll have to hunt it for the dyno bike here in a little while.
Well, the dyno bike's not going back together this week, so.
But it's getting crazy.
Somebody's riding like he's got something to prove. Who's panic testing that?
Somebody. Troy's a little off pace right now due to having a broke arm earlier in the year, but he's having fun. He's just playing around, trying to get the feel of the bike again and just getting rhythm with everything before he starts pushing it.
I'm getting pissed there for a minute. I'd go through that water and then it'd be slick right here. Who went through the big water hole over there and made water everywhere? Jeez. Captain Weenie Breath. I don't like dirt bikes to get dirty. Yeah.
Josh, they were out there and they looked real good. They ran together for about 5-10 laps before Josh wadded it up out there in the whoops. Well, it's just a little muddy in some of the sections of the track, and this type of dirt, when it's not really wet, it gets real sticky.
Just getting all kicked up in here.
And it just balled up in the foot pegs, and he just kind of lost his footing in the whoop.
Let's see it. How bad is it? Just all the way across your chest. It's on the other side, too.
It hurts right there, though.
Yeah, it looks like it hurts right there.
A little bruise.
Woodsy, sorry about that rhythm section.
Oh, it's okay.
Almost took us both out hard. That would have been ugly. Might have had old Troy filling in for this weekend if that would have happened.
Hey, how about T-Roy sitting on that jump? T-Roy, you guys about canceled both of you. What? When you stopped on that jump.
Holy cow, dude.
Jump on these?
When we were sitting up there talking? Man, talking about looking at your front fender. I was hoping you'd move. I've been going there.
Uh-uh.
How old are you now? Young, but I could train you.
NASCAR Nation.
Where the worlds of entertainment and NASCAR collide.
That's not safe.
NASCAR fans, they know how to rock and roll. Let's take a look at this car.
An all-new NASCAR Nation. Monday through Thursday, 7 Eastern and Pacific, exclusively on Speed.
Speed it up, baby.
Get a $50 cash rebate or 50 music downloads from Sony Connect when you buy any select set of 4 Dunlop tires for your car, truck, or SUV.
This is Bob. Bob is doing well. Very well indeed. That's because not long ago, with just a quick phone call, Bob realized that he could have something better in his life. And what did he get? Why, a big boost of confidence, a little more self-esteem, and a very happy missus at home. Call or go online now to get a free sample pack. Enzyte, the once daily tablet for natural male enhancement. This is Bob. Bob is looking cool. And with a call to Enzyte about natural male enhancement, Bob is living large. In a few short weeks, Bob has a big new spring of confidence. A generous swelling of pride. And the one thing every man deserves, a little well-earned respect from the neighborhood. Call or go online now to get a free sample pack at Enzyte. Enzyte, the once daily tablet for natural male enhancement.
Let's see if yesterday's imposed fines make any difference on whether people get on work on time.
Well, we ain't got yours yet, but we got 2.
Yeah.
Well,
looking good.
Works the first day anyway. Jeremy said that the Josh attacks were rolling.
Yeah, they were good. You know, they rode together for a while. They were going pretty good out there. I had no complaints, except for the old little get off. I think they could ride more.
You mean physically ride more while they're there?
They could throw down more laps.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, you see, that goes back to that time management thing. We don't get to ride enough. Well, the last time I was out there, they spent half the time sitting down.
I don't know. What did you think, Jeremy? Did you think they could have put in longer motos?
Yeah, definitely.
This thing looks like it's been rode hard and put up wet, man.
Yeah.
Everywhere. It just looks like it's 5 years old, man. What is up?
Practice bike. I don't get to get at her much. It does look pretty hammered, huh?
Oh, it looks like it looks like it's been in 3 cross-country races today. I'd like to see those foot pegs wore on the backside like that. That means she is hanging off the ass of it.
Yeah, he got full of mud yesterday and drug his foot
Yeah,
off.
he slipped off. He said he wants to try, see if we can get some other than stock. I don't know what company we go through or anything. I was going to talk to Hutch about that.
He makes enough money. If I have to buy my own tools, that's just a tool for him. Tell him to go out there and buy him some of the big ones.
Definitely.
Because he made the bank this weekend, all right? The boy should be taking us all out to eat.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, if he continues, I bet he will. Hopefully, we'll have a good run when it's dry.
I'm just concerned about getting him up to caliper on the dry tracks.
Yeah, I think that's where he's going to have trouble is when the speed is there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're really, really fortunate to be going into the second round 3 points out of the lead, but the heat's going to really be on for this because now we're going to be indoors onto a traditional Supercross track, which is going to be much faster. I hope that what I saw in Josh Woods last week with his maturity and his experience shows up this week. I got 5, I got 6, what I got?
They need to know how much time they got. You got 2 minutes.
I have 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
That's not enough.
Speed Channel Test Drive Pontiac GTO. Tommy Kendall and NASCAR Nation's Leanne Tweeden drive the modern-day version of a ground-pounding legend.
This thing's got 400 horsepower.
Speed Channel Test Drive Pontiac GTO. Friday, 7 Eastern on Speed.
Only about 100 guys in the world make a living riding motocross.
What would you risk?
This isn't a game. This is your life.
How far would you go?
You better watch your back tonight. I will kick your...
For one shot
David beats Goliath.
That's the dream.
at the top?
Think you can take me on?
No risks, no rewards.
Time to go get famous.
Supercross, rated PG-13, August 19th, only in theaters.
Welcome back to the Progressive Direct Invitational. We're on 9 with Bauer putting for eagle.
There's a reason Progressive hasn't sponsored golf. We tend to make everything easy. That's why we provide our car insurance rates plus our competitors, even if we're not the lowest. What could be easier?
Here we are on the 10th tee.
Think easier. Think Progressive.
Every day, Progressive does something that's, well, progressive. They have this ticker that shows their car insurance rates and their top competitors. Right now on Progressive.com, you can see actual rates that people are getting. Sometimes Progressive is the lowest. Sometimes they're not. Hey, if they're this helpful when you're shopping for car insurance, imagine how they'll be once you're a customer.
We're at round 2 of the 2005 Supercross Series, and this is Phoenix, Arizona. And this is Friday's practice, and we're just fortunate that we have practice today. We didn't have it last week. What I like about Friday's practice is it gives me an opportunity to dial the motorcycles and the riders in a little bit. So far today, it's really going well.
I had a little crash in the first practice there. I kind of hung the foot peg on one of the setup jumps before a triple in a rhythm section I was trying to work on, and kind of went right into the next one, but I kind of shook that off and got back up. See a good crash I had?
Yeah.
Matt told me to do it like this, and then right after I was going to try to scrub that and stay kind of low so I could get speed to triple. And when I did my foot peg hung.
Yeah, I seen that. Kick you off. Foot peg.
You're much better by keeping them feet on the pegs though than you have been ever. But I still see when you get
signs of it.
Yeah, but when you get that both feet come off.
This is going to be our first normal race of the season, so just a little bit of nerves, I think, going through me right now, but I feel a lot better after that first practice, and hopefully this next one will go a lot better.
He told me he feels like he's got a lot of pressure after what he did last weekend.
Oh yeah, sure he does. But you know, you can't let that bother you.
I had an interview today with Eric Johnson from Racer Rack.
Were you more nervous and jacked up for the first race than you are for this one, or are you just as jacked because now we have dry conditions?
I think I'm probably a little bit more nervous this race. Kind of feels like the first one still, and there might be some expectations after last week. Erin Bates, who's the floor announcer, I just talked to her a little bit. She always tries to come by and get a few race comments before, so that way she's got something to talk about while we're out on the track.
What's your overall goal for the season? Podium every weekend?
I gotta be consistent, like at least top 5 every week. I want more podiums, but like top 5 every week. I mean,
how old are you now?
23. Kinda.
I can train you. Good luck,
Thank you. You hear her flirting with me?
What's that?
She asked me how old I was. I was like 22. She said, "Ooh, you're young." I said, "I could train you." So I was talking about gear. Nice helmet.
Thanks.
With the fans out here, we you know, the pits are open to them for a while during the day, so we're out here doing autographs in between a little bit.
Good job at Anaheim.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We're socializing with them and letting them meet us and try to build a fan base for ourselves.
How you doing? Want me to sign that?
Get in there, how Michael do it? Well, we're in Phoenix, Arizona, and this is Michael Blose's hometown, and the boy's got a whole lot of fans out here, including me. Michael unfortunately broke both dadgum arms here a month or so ago, and he's got the best attitude I ever seen anybody with 2 broke arms. And people have come by all weekend long asking me if Michael's here, and I have to ask them, is it Michael Hulligan or Michael Blose? And 9 times out of 10, they're looking for Michael Blose.
Have a seat.
Yeah.
What you got there?
I got me a Rick Carmichael jersey, sign and everything.
Dang, you're gonna be styling in that.
Someday the ESPN bosses are gonna be calling for your jersey, buddy. Let's think about that. So what's up? What's your best finish in Supercross besides nothing? 6th. And where was that?
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake. All right. So I gotta have my information right when you get on the podium. What? You're not gonna ride like a bitch, are you? All right. Well, have fun tonight.
Thanks, man.
Don't let me pick on you so much. You can slap me and stuff if you want to.
For fun.
Just gotta try to start it, and that's it.
Come on, sweetheart, start!
Who's ready to ride?
The new CRFs from Honda. Who wants to ride?
Check out the Red Hot Summer Festival with no down payment, interest, or payments for 12 months, plus bonus bucks. See your Honda dealer today.
Get front row seats to concerts with live streaming video from Verizon Broadband, the world's most advanced network. Even when the show's sold out, you're in.
my two Joshes, my Josh attack is fixing to go out to their heat race. Josh Woods and Josh Summey both had pulled the same heat race. That's not good for me because mathematically it's a little harder to get in. This will probably be in the neighborhood of about 6 laps and taking 9 guys.
Josh Woods, you know, he comes in second place last main event, but he was 12th fastest in practice. That is going to be a problem. He's going to have to find some speed on the track if he's getting back on the podium.
We just got smoked off the line. I don't really know what happened. Wood come back and told me that he spun his tire. And that class of racing there, man, you spin a tire, it's done. Summey was actually running about 7th, and he said the motor made a mechanical noise, a big clunking sound.
And eventually, about halfway through the first lap, cut completely off. So that was pretty much over there with that heat race.
So both of them had to go to the last chance qualifier, and I couldn't send him back out with that motor. I had to swap motors. And we had about, I told the guys we had an hour, but I knew we only had about 40 minutes. We got an hour, guys. Take your time, but hurry.
I just jump off the end of that right there before that left hander and just cut completely off. I knew there was trouble coming up.
Once we get the new motor in, we're going to get the new cam in it, we'll have it ready. So you be ready now. You got cross ready, get ready, okay? Yeah. Well, you're upset.
Yeah. I was upset, like, this because I was like shaking, I was like, it scared me, and then I was just upset because I like, I don't understand what keeps happening, like, why nothing wants to go my way.
Alright, you don't get ready to ride.
You did the right thing. It's too dangerous out there if something's not right. How long do I have?
Not very long.
We're trying.
Well, I got 5, I got 6, what I got?
They need to know how much time they got. Got 2 minutes.
I have 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
That's not enough. All right, we got blood. We're doing good. Radiator hose is tight. Who put the radiator hoses on?
I did.
Yeah.
Almost there, Jay. Almost there.
Give me the bolts.
It's not on it.
Okay, give me the bolts.
They're trying to bolt it together, Jay.
We got the gas tank all left.
We get front engine oil in it. The tranny oil in it. Got gas in it.
Just gotta try to start it, and that's it.
Come on, sweetheart, start.
Bike is down on its way to the track, 10-4.
32nd board goes sideways. It's 125 LCQ from Phoenix.
And the last chance, of course, I got another really bad start, and it's just too short of a race to make up that much ground.
It looks like 2 of our top 3 from last week are not going to the main event. Narita and Woods.
In the last chance qualifier, they were kind of rushed to get the bike down there, and, you know, ended up, you know, the shock compressing all the way down to the rear fender, so, you know, that's pretty much done there.
We missed a bolt, a very important bolt, and he only had about a quarter of a lap and had to pull off. Shock bolt out?
No, it's still there. How should I cut through the linkage? Look. It's tight. I haven't had it, too. I don't remember.
This is the first time Team Samsung has not been in the main event.
I really screwed myself over tonight with my bad starts, so I need to go home this week and get that figured out and figure out how I'm going to get off the line next week, and because definitely can't be coming out here not qualifying.
Well, Matt, that's about as bad as it gets. How'd your guy do?
He sucked.
He sucked too? We should all go drink some orange juice or something, huh? So, you know, this is bad enough for you guys. This is bad, but now when Mr. Hulligan comes back and I have to tell him what happened.
Don't blame it on me.
Unfortunately, we missed that Jesus nut. Actually, it's an official bolt on the helicopter. It's the one that holds the blades on. And in the part book, it says Jesus nut.
That's serious,
Because when that one comes off, you say, oh, Jesus. The biggest thing at this point right now is it's done. Whatever's happened has happened. There's no need to get mad about it. I ain't upset with you. I ain't mad at you. You know, we win together, we lose together, and we lost our ass tonight. We'll come back next week and swing it. That's all we can do. Ain't the first time I lost. Probably won't be the last time.